So the other night I had a dream. I was at this celebrity's house, and him and a female celebrity were off to the side. They were doing physical things, and they were not married. And there was a little girl there, and I saw her and I shielded her, and I was just like, don't pay attention to that, don't listen, just ignore the sounds, just don't look over there, okay? And they were saying some really gross things. After they finished, the little girl leaves my arms and runs up to the female celebrity and asks her, "Are you my new mommy?" And she says, "No, me and your daddy just have this arrangement until the rapture." And then as soon as she said rapture, the little girl disappeared. I knew what had happened. We turned and looked out the back windows. There was this massive vineyard out back. And there were groups of workers all over the place. They were all looking up to the sky and pointing. And the first group, all of a sudden, like half of them were just like, we're just gone out of nowhere. And it was kind of like a cartoon where, you see them vacuum something up, it's like, just sucked up. And then the second group, same thing, just half of them. Third, fourth, fifth, and so on. And I'm just seeing these groups of people where like just half of them are just sucked right up. And the other half is still left behind. And I know what's going on. But I asked God, what was, the rest of that about? And he explained to me that all from the celebrities all the way down to the working man, everyone will experience this. Everyone will all of a sudden realize that this has happened. But like the male celebrity, there are going to be people that laugh about it. And then or they just don't care. The female celebrity was all of a sudden freaking out. Like very shocked, like, oh no, I ran out of time. Because there are people that are that they still think that they have time left. Because so many people are saying, oh, it's going to happen. It's most likely going to happen on these days. Well, I'll tell you what. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. So you don't need to worry about whether it's going to happen tomorrow or next month or in a couple weeks or in a couple years. You need to get right now, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. And it may not be that you go home via the rapture of the church. You may go home via the rapture of passing. You could be driving home and something happened and you pass away. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. You need to worry about today. Keep your eyes focused on today. This is what the message was, that it could very well happen today. So you need to make sure today you are right with the Lord. I pray that this blesses you. And I pray that you do get right with the Lord.